Hey guys, welcome to the Artisan channel, and today we're finally going to cover the new pocketgo, or the pocketgo 2, which is the successor of the actual pocketgo. Now, a small disclaimer for you guys saying that I can just buy a cheap phone with a Bluetooth gamepad and it will beat the crap out of this handheld setup. You're kind of missing the point. This is a small form factor with the right aspect ratio to enjoy your childhood memories, and it's made specifically for retro enthusiasts that want a genuine experience just the right way. And the phone with a gamepad that's kind of clunky is not gonna cut it for them. So it's not really that expensive and it's easy to pick up. But we want to see if this has the right amount of bang for the buck that we're looking for, because there are many of these types of handhelds out there and we've reviewed many over the months. And I'd like to see if this is the right one for us or not. Now, without further ado, let's get into the unboxing and let's see what the box contains. The box contains some paperwork that you might want to check out, the actual handheld, more paperwork, a USB Type-C cable, some buttons for aesthetic purposes, and a micro SD card reader. The handheld has a screen protector, which is nice. Let's take it off. The hardware and specs are right in front of you on the screen in case you want to pause the video and check it out. We can see that it is a significant upgrade over the pocketgo 1, which was struggling with PS1 emulation and SNES emulation. This one is able to handle those without a problem and just fine, which is a good and welcome upgrade. I hope in the future they will upgrade the pocketgo lineup even further, that it will be able to run N64 games or even PSP games, but we'll have to be hopeful for the future. Now, grabbing this and holding it into my hands, I can say that it has the right amount of width and thickness for it to feel good in my hands and not to feel crampy or slippery. It's sturdy and feels good, has no flex at all, and has a strong, solid body. The front of the handheld has most of its features, including the controls, the analog stick, the speaker grill, and the LED indicators. All of this is closely located to the 3.5-inch IPS display with gorgeous viewing angles, which is covered with a tempered glass curved screen lens. This tempered glass curved screen lens was available on the older pocketgo, and it is very nice that they still have it on there. The quality feels great. Moving on to the top of the handheld, we have the power button and the USB Type-C charging port, as well as the headphone jack and the volume rocker. We also got the L and R buttons on the top. And the bottom of the handheld accommodates two SD card slots, one of them which is for the firmware and the other one which is for you to put your ROMs on and accommodate it with any SD card up to 256 GB. The sides of the handheld doesn't have anything. So without further ado, let's move on to how the controls and buttons feel. The ABXY buttons feel great. It feels as good as the old pocketgo and a little bit better maybe. Maybe it's my imagination, but I prefer this over the last pocketgo. Maybe it is because how my hand is holding the handheld. And the D-pad feels good. Not too stiff and not too mushy. We have the menu, select, and start buttons, which the menu button is extra in this case. And we have the analog stick, which is a little bit too stiff for my likes. It's a slider type analog stick, but it doesn't feel that great in my opinion. I hope they would improve that in the future. The L and R buttons are at the right spot. These are nice and tactile, and they feel good. The back of the handheld houses a battery which is 2000 milliampere, which is enough for a nice amount of gameplay session. And yeah, let's just put it back in and move on to some gameplay. And after that, I am going to give you some more insight and my verdict on this handheld. Now, if you're asking me if the pocketgo is a bang for the buck device, I would say definitely yes, it is a bang for the buck device. It is definitely a device that I prefer over the RG350, even though I got it for a lot cheaper. It packs the same punch and it has the same software and is compatible with the same applications. If you have an RG350, you don't really have to bother the upgrade, except if you really don't like the D-pad placement. Now, however, if you have the older OpenDingux devices, this is definitely a viable upgrade, and you will notice the difference in SNES and PS1 emulation very easily. If you want to play N64 games and Dreamcast games, then this is not a good option. You might want to wait for the device review of the powkiddy A19 that will be coming out very soon, and I hope you look forward to that. So stay tuned. Now that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.